Hey, everybody, it's Dr. G. Happy Tuesday, and welcome to officially your week 3. I know, kind of crazy, right? So I know it started Monday, but that being said, happy Tuesday. I hope you all are maintaining some coolness because it is hot. So please make sure that you are hydrating and taking care of yourselves. That is the utmost importance. So let me know how you guys are feeling overall, just in general. So, that being said, I wanted to come on and share with you guys a couple of things. So, one is I've noticed people ever since I opened the assignments for the rest of the semester, I've noticed some people jumping ahead and going to like week 6. I've seen some people just staying the course, right? And just doing what they're doing every week. Totally fine either way you're comfortable with. If you do jump ahead, I just ask that you please read the content because the content, obviously, in the discussions is related to the content that we're learning. So if you jump ahead, that means that you've got to read that material, watch that material, right? And a lot of it now is not necessarily reading, it's just kind of like watching videos. So hopefully that is a lot less for those individuals that do have the book. You can absolutely read the chapter, right? For that information. But overall, think about it in that aspect of things that you kind of want to keep ahead of. Additionally, what I've noticed is individuals are going in the activities and discussions. So that's great. And if you're ahead, so if you're current and or if you're ahead or you're behind, do not forget to absolutely either go back to the discussion and respond to 2 or more classmates because some of them do require more. So look carefully, as well as just don't forget in general, overall, in any discussion or activity that asks for those responses. Typically, you get full points if you do respond to 2 or more of your classmates. Also, remember that discussions are back and forth based, right? So if somebody is doing um, a discussion, then you want to come in and elaborate, really talk about how maybe their discussion went with like the learning material or what you found or whatever, and push each other, ask questions, etc. But ultimately, the conversation just doesn't end, right? A discussion doesn't end. So you're not just responding and then never going back. So it's really important that you try to stay engaged with one another as best as possible, to go back and see if people have responded to you. If they haven't, that's another thing that I want to talk about too. But if people haven't responded to you, it's okay, right? So obviously you don't have anybody to respond back to. But if they have responded to you, you want to make sure that you go back to have this discussion. So that's kind of a good thing as to why the assignments are open now, because now you're not just stuck and confined to the week. You can like go back to week 2, back to week 1, and and continue to respond. So I'm grading and I'm noticing that you all are not responding yet to each other. So it's really hard for me to give you full grades if you aren't responding. So a lot of my feedback has been so far that I can't give you a grade until you respond. So FYI, if it shows that I'm behind on grading, that's because I'm not getting the full information that I want to get from you. And I don't want to halfway grade and go back and grade. That's a lot of work. So that being said, I just wanted to come on and kind of let you guys know that information from me, and what kind of I'm looking for. So don't stop those discussions. Continue to have them, or bring up what you learned in like week 1 and 2 and bring it into week 3 or whatever, right? To continue the content that you've learned. Finally, I do want to talk about due dates and things like that. Yes, everything is due by the end of the semester. So July the 25th by 11:59 p.m. I got a grading to do. But you don't want to fall behind. So if you want to stay week to week, whatever works best for you, however, and do your management of your time. I will not accept any late work that's being asked of me to have it submitted the day after or whatever. So it's really important that you all get all your work in as best as possible, and try to maintain some sort of schedule, right? So whether that's you logging in on a Monday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Thursday, something along those lines, just like you would be in like a face-to-face class. Furthermore, if you have any questions, you guys don't forget I'm here. So I'm here to answer questions, to kind of, if you've got questions about, an assignment, or you need further explanation, or you need like samples, I can provide those if I have them. A lot of times I don't reuse assignments. So that being said, it's really hard to find samples because I don't reuse assignments. I not make them up, but create the assignments pretty much per semester. It's a lot of work, but as you can see, it's kind of nice to not get somebody that's the same. Let's see. So your discussions, your grading, I got to. So I just wanted to kind of keep you guys posted as to what this week entails. So in your module for week 3, technically, right? It's showing that you have obviously some writing, research-based arguments that you'll be learning about, ethical writing and plagiarism, which we kind of did a plagiarism activity, and you did your library assignment. I am missing a lot of those. You guys do not want to wait on the library assignment, especially the workshop, because the library is eventually going to close and they're no longer going to offer the workshops. So do them as quickly as possible. So I've noticed a lot of them not being completed. And then, so you've got ethical writing and plagiarism to read over and or to watch the videos. Joining the conversation, so you're arguing to inquire. So why are you arguing to inquire, right? Then you've got, roughly 1, 2, 3, 4, about 8 videos to watch. Not too bad. And then you've got 2 discussions to do. Maybe 3. I think you might. Oh yeah, you've got 3 discussions and 1 activity, I believe. Yes, you have another plagiarism game activity. And then finally, you have a dilemma assignment to do. So I just wanted to kind of keep you guys informed of what's to come, things like that. So that being said, you can be as creative as you want to be for this dilemma assignment. Ultimately, you're going to come up with, for this assignment, you're going to come up with, your own kind of short list of moral dilemmas, and come up with your own and create your own moral dilemma. So that being said, I hope this helps. But if you have any questions, I'm here. And I just wanted to pop in and let you guys know that I'm watching. I see what you guys are doing. I'm getting into grading, but this is kind of feedback that I'm giving you all. So don't forget to go back to those discussions and reply if you're moving ahead, as well as finally being able to make sure that you're fully doing the discussion and being as elaborate as possible, bringing in course content that you learned. So that's really important as well. So have a good rest of your day. Stay cool, meaning stay cool as in your cool personal selves, and then stay cool and hydrated, and do not go out in this terrible weather if you can handle it. I just did, and it was awful. So take care, and I'll see you all later. Have a good one.